Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name Muhammad Fauzan Rahmatullah. I'm from Pancasakti University and I want to tell you about education in the United States. How about the education in the United States? Introduction. George S. Counts in 1889 until 1974 said American Americans regards education as the means by which the inequalities among individuals are to be erased and by which every desirable and desirable end is to be achieved. In this material, we will discuss five topics, namely the first topic is establishment of public school in America. Second, the education ladder. The third, attending an American university. The fourth, educating individual. The fifth, the, the increasing responsibilities of public schools. The sixth, standards movement. For the first topic in this material is establishment of public school in America. In this first topic, we have 3 points. What is that? The first point is educational institution in the US reflect the nation basic values, especially the ideal of equality of opportunity. The, the institution of educational in the US especially ideal of equality of he reflect the nation's basic values. And the second point is from elementary school through college, Americans believe that everyone deserves as equal opportunity to get a good education. From the from from child, if American people have a child, their belief the education for their children is begin from elementary school until until college to be get a good education. The third point is Americans reaffirms the principle of equality by making schools open to all classes Americans and by financing the schools with tax money. In this third point, the Americans is open of to all classes of American by financing the school with tax money. For the second topic in this material is the education ladder. In this topic, we have four point. The first point is most children start school at age 5 by attending kindergarten or even at age 3 or 4 by attending preschool programs. In United States, the children begin to go to school at age 5 by attending kindergarten or even at age 3 or 4 they will go to preschool programs. And second point is 6 years of elementary, 2 years of middle school or junior high school, 4 years of high school or senior high school. This is the time how long the student in American or American people have learning or study in the school. For elementary is 6 years, and for middle school or junior high school is 2 years, and in senior high school is 4 years. For, for the third point is after high school, the majority of students go on to college. Students may also receive an associate degree for 2 years of study at a community college. After after they get the course or the lesson in the high school, they'll go to the college or go to the university for study associated degree for 2 years of study at a community college. And the last point is the bachelor degree can be followed by professional students, which lead to master's and doctoral degree. And the bachelor degree is can be followed by professional student, which lead to master's and doctoral degree. And for the third topic in this material is attending on America University. In this topic, we have 3 points. What is that? That is the first point is all university students must pay tuition expense in the US, and the lots of an education is rising much more rapidly than is the average family income. All of university in the US must pay tuition expense, and lots of education is rising much more rapidly than is the average family income. For the second is the importance of higher education. Many adults combine working with taking classes at college. The importance of higher education is lots of adult student is combine working with taking class at a college. And the last point is many public and private college and universities are making easier for students to take classes through distance learning. Many public and private in the United States or in college and university in United States are making easier for students to take class through distance learning. And for the fourth topic for this material is educating the individual. In educating the individual, we have 3 points. First point is American schools tend to put more emphasis on developing critical thinking skills than they do on acquiring quantities of fact. American people or institution in American schools tend to put more emphasis on developing critical thinking skill than they acquiring quantities of fact. And for the second point is American students are encouraged to ask questions, think for themselves, and express their own opinion in class, a reflection of the American values of individual freedom and self-reliance. The student in America is many to ask questions and think or for themselves and express their own opinion in class. A reflection of the American values of individual freedom and self-reliance. Same with the Indonesian student, but in Indonesia, just little bit have this student who asks question every time, who can give give him opinion in class or think this is for themselves. For the search point is the goal of the American education system is to teach children how to learn and to help them reach their maximum potential. The goal of the American education system to teach children is get maximum potential. For the five topic in this material is the increasing responsibilities of public school. In this topic, we have 3 points. 3 points. There is first point is Americans' place the wake of many of their hopes and problems on the nation public school system. Americans place the wake of many of their hopes and problems on the nation public school system. For the second point is public schools are often expected to solve student problems that result from the awakening of communities in the US. Public school or the teacher in the school, if he have the student have the problem, he asks him and he see or look to the in the awakening of communities in US or di lingkungan keluarganya. For the third point is the education of immigrant children provide the public school system with some of its greatest challenges. The education, the immigrant, the child or the immigrant people, if him want to if they want to study in American or want to take education in American, he must have the greatest challenge. That is the 3 point in the increasing responsibilities of public school. The last topic for this material is standards movement. In standards movement, we have 3 point again. What is that? The first point is international comparison of education have revealed that in general, American students do not perform as well in math, science, and other subjects. The comparison for international of education is revealed that in general, American students do not perform as well in math, science, and other subjects. For second point is traditionally local community school districts have had responsibility for determining school curricula and selecting textbook with only limited state and national supervision. For the curricula in this school is selecting textbook with only limited state and national supervision. And for the last point in standard movement is most major educational association such as National Association of Teacher of Science, Math, or Language Art have also evaluated the current curricula and criteria for certification and developed its new standard. If we take the education in US, such as National Association of Teacher of Science, Math and Language Arts, here the teacher have to evaluate the current curricula and the criteria for certificate, and he make the new standard like higher standard or cheaper standard. It is the penilaian untuk di dalam asosiasi pendidikan di Amerika tadi ini. And this is the 3 point for standard movement. Okay, friends, just this that is just this for me. That is the 6 point for the education in US. First, first point we have is the establishment of public school in America, and the first point we have the education letter. The third we have attending on American University, and for the five it, and for the four is educating the individual, and for the five the increasing responsibilities of public schools, and for the six is standards movements. Just this for me. If you have any question, you can you can message me in my email rahmatullah578 @gmail.com, or text me on the WhatsApp plus 62 813 8457 677x, or you can DM me in Instagram rahmatullah578. Just this for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.